So today is March 13, and we just had the PPI release, and we had a little spike and then retested the base of the spike, and then we were moving back up to the top of the spike. And a couple of things to look at is that, first of all, yesterday was the first time that we broke the previous day's high and not the previous day's low in a while, even though it was by one or a couple of ticks on ES. NQ was a little stronger. It stayed above the high. It broke it a few times, but it wasn't able to hold. So ES wasn't able to hold either. You can see that, you know, it retested all the way to my lower target from yesterday, the 55.50, and then bounced very nicely back to the top of the profile, broke value area high again, and then came back into value, right? So we're starting the first day of balance of, you know, it will be a 2-day balance, 3-day if you count this one, but this one is when we broke from we're still coming down here. So this is the second day of balance. Now we're starting the third one. But what we want to see today is we're trading just now below yesterday's value area low. So now we're entering value area low. So when you enter value from outside, what should happen is that we should see a sweep through the whole value area and go to value area high. So that number is 56.26.5 for today. So that's the target for if we hold inside value. And then from there, we have these two highs very close to each other. And so holding above yesterday's value area high targets those two highs, and then holding above the high targets the previous week's low. So that's how I look at it. It's one level at a time. If we hold above this, target this. If we hold above this, target this. And then from there is the levels that I gave yesterday. This high right here, and then the high volume node at 57.50. Now, if we are not able to hold value and then we start coming down, the first target, of course, is the overnight low. If we break the overnight low, then look for this low to be taken, and then from there monitor for continuation to see if we can resume that downtrend. You could see this as a bear flag. And then see if we continue lower. If we do, then the target is, like I said yesterday, 54.90, and then there's some support here at 54.60 to 54.70. So that's it for ES. For NQ, we still have that target that I keep talking about, 19,080. It was looking a little better earlier. Now it's looking a little weak because we are, you know, trying to come back outside the previous session's value. So we'll see what happens when we when the bell opens, and see if we have. Usually we've been having sellers right at the open, so let's see what happens now. Crude, trading in the range, as I said, resistance 68.40 to 68.70. So this is resistance. I'm going to be looking for selling this area back into the point of control at 67.70. And then gold, I was talking about this for the last few days, broke finally above this low volume area right here, and then we held up here. You can see after we broke, we held at the end of yesterday's RTH session, and then during the overnight we got to the target, the 29.53. Now we almost took out this high, but we haven't yet. And what should happen is that we should go to the top, attempt to test the top of this consolidation area. So, and then from there, 3,000, the 3,000 level becomes again reachable. Now, if we lose this, if we clean the single prints, then the target becomes 29.25 again. That's the 20-day point of control. All right. Let's see. What do we have? Any other news today? We have natural gas change at 10:30 and a 4-week bill auction at 11:30. Then some Fed report at noon, and then 30-year bond high yield at 1 p.m. So I think that's a important auction to keep an eye on. The 1 p.m. That's about it. Good luck.